don't want to do business with anyone who does business with Steve Bannon or any of these alt-right people. All right.
Right. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we're not connected with Steve Bannon.
Do you have standards in place that, you know, would preempt such a relationship with anyone, you know, of Steve Bannon's?
Definitely.
Really? Okay.
Definitely, yeah. Right, so, Chase is not involved in any, all-right, people or anything. I mean, I really can't name any names, but, you know, it's basically like, we don't get involved in any of that, No, we don't do business with any of those type of people. I mean, I certainly understand your concern. No, but we don't get involved with those type of people.
Shadow banning, deboosting, demonetizing, deplatforming. Recent Veritas investigations have exposed social media companies muting conservative political voices. But now we enter a new frontier, finance, and similar tactics seemingly being practiced by a major American bank. It's time to learn a new word, debanking.
So, I mean, on my end, I'm talking about people like, I don't know, like Trump supporters, for instance. The MAGA, whatever the hell those types of people. I mean, individuals.
Right. I know what you mean, but, you know, like I said, the call is being recorded and monitored, so I can't get political, you know, and say, you know, we don't support these people or this, but, you know, any kind of business entity, you know, people that have, you know, just no moral character or anything like that, the bank usually doesn't get involved with that.
I would think that a bank that I've had a relationship with for 15 years would be like the best person to do business with.
This is Enrique Tarrio, chairman of the Proud Boys and an entrepreneur who runs a controversial website called 1776.shop. He sells conservative merchandise, some of which is quite offensive. Nevertheless, if obscene words on t-shirts cause people to lose their bank accounts, Chase should be honest about it.
They go through a certification process. It took 3 months to do. I told them what my business was about, which was an online store selling t-shirts, hats, coins. Process with them without a problem for almost 2 months. I found a letter in my mail saying that the Chase Bank was going to close my account. Called both Chase Payment Tech and Chase Bank. Both operators gave me exactly the same thing. I've never seen this before. I actually can't tell you why. I found that really weird, and I found the timing of it really weird.
Yeah, so we have an alert that says accounts being closed by compliance. Decision is not reversible.
All clear about this account closure
should be directed to
the executive office.
That's why I came here hoping to find more information, but there is nothing that we can tell the client. So now, can you speak with the client, or do you speak with the clients, or no? No, you don't speak to clients. No, they don't speak.
Yeah, they don't have anything. They won't discuss it, I guess.
It's mind-boggling to me. I see nothing that indicates any reason why an account should be closed.
Enrique was at one bank. The woman's like, yeah, no, it's fine. And then I think she sort of saw one screen and went, whoa, and got weird. That's what I get whenever I look at, not just PayPal, but any of these things. Facebook, Twitter, they go, yeah, I know people there, I'll look into it. And then they come back going, I don't know who you pissed off, but something weird is going on.
I mean, I've been working with Chase since November. I've never seen this.
And that's just odd to me, based on the information provided. You've been with Chase for more than 10 years. You've had a business account with us. That's not new. You haven't had any, from your transaction history, nothing looks out of whack as far as the order in which you've been doing your transactions or handling your business. So,
like
I just don't
I get why.
Top of business could be.
I mean, I sell t-shirts, so.
I could hide on.
Enrique Tarrio finally found someone at Chase who gave him an explanation, weak as it was.
No, so basically there was just a lot of information that was inconsistent with your account activity that we later observed. So
Now, is there something specific that I said that was inconsistent?
Since account opening, we learned that your company's URL redirected users to the 1776 shop, which is owned by Fund of the West, LLC. Chase has no relationship with the 1776 shop or Fund the West, and therefore couldn't conduct required due diligence.
So number one isn't true. Number one, I opened the account. And then number two, the 1776 shop has to go through a certification process through Chase. The reason for the URL that they told me that, because they don't know what 1776.shop is impossible. Because they went through a 3-month certification process on my website. They looked at the code on my website. They looked at my return policy. They made a checkout page with my logo on a Chase server, on a Chase website. I have emails between me and the certification team with specific URL links to 1776.shop.
Okay. So what you can do is you're more than welcome to, provide us your dispute, provide a summary to your dispute to what I've informed you.
Mr. Tario says he took Nora up on her offer, addressing all the concerns about his accounts. But when April 1st came, the accounts, as promised, were closed.
Decision is not reversible. Decision is not reversible.
It is a decision that cannot be reversed.
I would give them the benefit of the doubt if they called me back and they told me, hey, look, it was a clerical error. I'm sorry. We'll get you back up and running.
Enrique Tario and other provocative conservative voices, Joe Biggs, Laura Loomer, and others, were debanked by Chase around the same time PayPal was openly purging Gavin McInnes and others for their political views.
I go to renew that account. It just says, you've been permanently suspended and you can't contest this ever. Click, click, click.
Was that just a coincidence? Or there are unwritten Chase policies that Enrique Tario and others were in breach of? We had a reporter call Chase to see if such policies do indeed exist.
I just want to make sure we're talking about the same kind of people. I mean, what kind of people are we talking about?
So, I mean, like the person you were naming earlier, because I am at work, so I don't want to feel like I'm bad-mouthing somebody, but, the people you're talking about earlier, no, Chase doesn't get involved in any of that.
Right, but I mean, to what extent? I don't expect that you guys don't. I'm not talking about who you guys give money to.
No, just any business relationships. Period.
Really? Okay.
Right.
So, I mean, on my end, I'm talking about people like Trump supporters, for instance. The MAGA whatever the hell those types of people. I mean. Individual.
Right. I know what you mean, but like I said, the call is being recorded and monitored, so I can't get political, and say we don't support these people or this, but any kind of business entity, people that have just no moral character or anything like that, the bank usually doesn't get involved with that.
If it was just like, hey, Chase, stop doing business with you because you're conservative, I'd be fine with that, right? Typically. But I'm watching a pattern happen. I'm watching that first we get silence on social media, which is a new public square. Then PayPal. And then I get debanked. It's a very dangerous trend.
We called Chase Bank asking for comment. They did not return our call. We now call upon Chase to explain to its customers and shareholders what is going on. Is the bank following suit with PayPal's policy of debanking customers with controversial political views? If so, then like PayPal, own it. As a private institution ourselves, we at Project Veritas affirm your right to refuse service to anyone, but we also affirm transparency. Should your other customers sympathetic to Enrique Tario's views worry about their accounts as well? If not, will you disavow this practice of political debanking? We also call upon our viewers, Chase customers or not, to keep the pressure on. Ask these questions. Demand transparency. Get the truth. Chase what matters most. If you're on the inside of these organizations and you see evidence of them doing something differently in private versus what they project in public, please send us a note at projectveritas.com/brave.
Be a catalyst for change. Be brave. Do something.